5 suspects have so far been identified, arrested, and detained and interrogated on their alleged roles in the sequence of events that led to the death of the singer. The summary is as follows.
Okay, so guys, you are welcome to Classic Entertainment Gist. Just stay with me as I bring you the latest updates on this news of the case of Mohbad. So far so good, there have been good news since we've heard from the camp of the police, giving us the details in the recent update on what is going on concerning the case of Mohbad. So far so good. People were thinking, or everybody's thinking, is that Naira Marley and Sam Larry should be the most two important people in this case that need to be crippled, that need to be handcuffed, that need to be, like we should do everything to them. But it's like something is changing. Recently, what is coming from the camp of the police, in fact, what we all were thinking seems to be changing now, even though that's not a final. That's not a final. Because as I speak with you now, the police have brought 5 people, 5 names. And definitely Sam Larry and Naira Marley are included. But then the most prime suspects are not these 2 people. Are you shocked? It's not these 2 people. But then just stay with me as I show you the video where the police made mention of the 5 people who happen to be the prime suspects in this case. Yes, let's watch the video and then we continue from there.
Five suspects have so far been identified, arrested, and detained and interrogated on their alleged roles in the sequence of events that led to the death of the singer. The summary is as follows. Ms. Feyi Sayo Ogedengbe is the auxiliary nurse who was contacted and invited by Yobami Sadiq, aka Spending, a friend of Mohbad, on 11 September 2023 to treat the singer at the deceased residence in Lekki. She eventually came on Tuesday, 12 September 2023 and administered 3 different injections, which are believed to have occasioned the chain of reactions that directly resulted in the eventual death of the singer. She is the principal suspect in the death of Mohbad. She acknowledged that it was the injections that she administered on the deceased that triggered the reactions which eventually led to Mohbad's death. Other expert opinions and witnesses' statements corroborated her admittance. Her actions of administering doses of tetanus toxoid, paracetamol, intravenous, and ceftriaxone injection, which was also administered intravenous on Mohbad at his residence, that's Mohbad's residence, on 12 September 2023, immediately triggered the reactions, including vomiting, goosebumps, and convulsions, that eventually resulted in the singer's death. This criminal liability is further heightened, granted the evidential fact that as an auxiliary nurse, she is not qualified to administer such medications or function as a qualified nurse. She also did this in a non-clinical environment and in a professionally negligent manner that negated standard medical protocols. 2. Mr. Yobami Sadiq, aka Spending. Sadiq is a friend to Mohbad. who invited the auxiliary nurse to treat the deceased. He's been suspected of conspiracy in the death of the singer. His action in inviting a person known to him as an auxiliary nurse to attend to the deceased under a non-clinical setting occasioned Mohbad's death. He's being held for conspiracy to commit felony. Ibrahim Oluwatosin Owodunni, aka Prime Boy, is a childhood friend of Mohbad. He attended the show at Ikorodu in Mohbad's company on 10 September 2023. At the end of the show, Mohbad and Ibrahim were engaged in a violent fight, during which Mohbad was injured. The management of the injury subsequently resulted in his death. So he's being treated as a suspect. Samson Balogun Eletu, aka Sam Larry, is a suspect who was arrested on allegation of being complicit in the death, as well as in relation to the videos that have gone viral about bullying and assaults, which in some quarters we believe perhaps had any link with his eventual death. He was arrested, he's still in detention. Abdulaziz Fashola, aka Nairamadi, was also arrested and is still currently in detention for similar allegations.
Guys, you've heard from the police. Maybe you did not hear well. Let me just mention the names of these people. The first is the nurse. The principal suspect is the nurse who administered a series of drugs on this guy before he passed on. The second is Sadiq, who happens to be Mohbad's friend, who invited this nurse or who brought this nurse to take care of Mohbad when Mohbad was not well. Now, Prime Boy, who happens to be Mohbad's best friend, is also a suspect in this case because he fought with Mohbad and then got Mohbad injured. That is where the nurse came in. So if Mohbad had not injured from the fight he had with Prime Boy, the nurse wouldn't have come in to inject Mohbad with any drugs. And then Sadiq also wouldn't have been there even to go and invite this nurse. So these are three suspects who happen to be principal suspects in this case. So Naira Marley and Sam Larry seem to be a little bit shifting from being the principal suspect in this case. Even though the autopsy results is not yet out, we are still waiting for the autopsy result, and when it comes out, definitely we will bring it to you. Guys, stay tuned, keep watching our videos, and we'll bring you updates upon updates. This case is not over. We won't stop until it is over. Justice for Mohbad, that is all people are seeking for, and that is what we all are seeking for. So just click on the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel so that next time when the new video comes, you'll get a notification. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so that it will just ring you that yes, the video has come, so that you will also get to watch it. Thank you very much for staying with us. God bless you and stay blessed. Goodbye.